Yo, what's going on, everyone? The Cool Geek here, and I'm at another video. And today I'm doing something a little different. It's not going to be a full-on debate, but a practice debate with Forrest, the GOAT. Anyway, me versus Forrest on Deku versus Gladiator practice debate. Let's get into it. Yo, guys, quick announcement. I started a new YouTube channel called Cool Geek Defense, and it's all about martial arts. Um, so if you want to check that out, it's called Cool Geek Defense, Defense with a C, Cool Geek Defense. Um, so yeah, check that out right there. Just type it in, capital C, capital G, space, defense. Um, so check out the channel. It's all about, it's a place where we geek out over martial arts and self-defense. It's a nice little place. I just started it up. Got a nice little channel trailer. Got some vids over here. Also, if you've never seen me before, I have my face reveal. Check that out. Cool Geek face reveal. Um, yeah. Also, so yeah, just check that out. Shout out to my new channel. Check it out. Link in the description.
For Wicom.
Okay.
Right, I'll start off with the basics then. So, from argue heat vision. So, Gladiator's just gonna throw out atomic heat vision at you. Pretty much. I'll get you a scan.
Okay.
I can sort of get you a quantification for like for the range, just in case you think it might be too small. He was able to like, hold up. Hang on. Let me get the other scan.
Okay.
You family someone.
Yo, Corey. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, all y'all niggas dead.
Yo,
What's up?
there's a debate.
Yo, bitch. I just got pinged. Oh, y'all debating?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh, I'm my bad. I was debating, but so climbing. I got paid out them teams. They put me in aerial team. I was like, let's go. Let's go. Then Tyron said he hit his mother with a PS4 controller, she injured, so he can't join. I'm like, what?
Also, didn't want Slick on his team, so he dropped
Yeah,
out.
I saw, and I'm like, oh, you said Tyron hit your grandma for calling. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What the fuck?
Yo.
They're trying to have a debate, you know that, right?
Oh wait, there's a debate happening. Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
You guys gonna continue?
Alright. So his heat vision can reach across a city. He was able to tag like a sniper that was like trying to snipe him from a city. So that's like the range.
Oh, that's insane. Okay. All right. So when you say heat vision, what form does the heat take when it goes to burn you?
Oh, alright. I can argue. Let me see. Give me a sec. I
Cool.
have to go my little key. Here's like a statement that when he was blasting Galactus, when he was blasting with his heat vision, it stated that, where is it? That he was turning the very just the heat alone was turning the atmosphere into plasma. I don't know to what degree plasma can like atomize or like vaporize or whatever.
Okay. Plasma. Okay. I got this. All right. So, oh my god, that was loud. Sorry, I just I was just finding a clip and it was way too loud. Okay, this is fine. All right. So Deku can when he uses his like one for all powers and like punches the air and make those like weird shock waves, we know that it can knock away like heat based quirks, specifically in his fight with Todoroki, and also it would also stand to reason that he should be able to use this on that one electrical dude, Kaminari, I think his name is, the one with the electric powers, right? Because
Yeah.
electricity is just another form of plasma, and it was never stated like, oh yeah, Kaminari's like Deku's kryptonite or something. So he should be able to just knock away the heat vision. Easy claps.
Okay. Mind if I see it?
Sure, yeah. Let me give you the fight with Todoroki real quick to show like his shock waves. Let me see.
Alright, cool.
Okay, let me just mute this. Okay, there we go. There we go. The shockwaves. Now let me give Kaminari his abilities. His abilities, not raw durabilities. See what I did there?
Hey.
Okay, let me find it. Let me see. That's the acid girl. That's the tape dude. That's Moneta overhaul. Oh, I'm just gonna have to find a clip then. Kaminari? I cannot spell. That's crazy. Okay, let me see. Oh, it's spelled with a K. Okay. Kaminari with a K. Okay, one sec. At about 52 seconds, you see Kaminari using electricity. 52. Hold up. 52. For that. Okay. Yeah, that.
Okay. I'll have a look.
What? Wait. Oh my god. I just found my hero wink.
Wait, what?
Stop whispering.
Oh, sorry. sorry. I do that when like certain things
Wait,
happen and I want to yell but can't.
That was loud.
so the first clip, is there like a timestamp for that?
Oh, here, let me get one. Hold up. Sorry.
No worries.
Uh Oh God, I forgot how. Oh my God, I forgot about. That hurts. Okay. Oof. About 3 minutes and 27 seconds. He starts spamming it. 3:27.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, also this is like Deku with like
Oh,
no
okay.
control
So
over
like,
his powers and not even like 5% full cowling. So he should be able to like spam this without like dying basically.
like basically like deflect the lasers and shit, like
Yeah.
intercept them.
Yeah, exactamungo.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want to go on your wing con?
Yeah, I'm so glad I survived the first point. Okay.
Hmm.
That's not even a joke, by the way. Okay, let me see.
Oh, oof.
Remember, Cool Geek. It's all for one and one for all.
Okay, let me think. Let me think. All right. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a skill argument. Oh God. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna argue that
I
because Deku has studied all of the like the pro heroes that exist pretty much like in the verse. He had that like little notebook, right? He had his little doodles in it. And that includes like hand to hand heroes like All Might and like Night Eye and different people like that. And he like knows about them and stuff, and again he researched them, and also the fact that he fought against Stain and would also obviously like research him, because not only did he research a bunch of like heroes, but after encounters with the villains he usually like researches them because he's a nerd, right? And like Bakugo is always yelling at him, ah, you nerd, so he researches them to the T, right? Like he calls himself a
yeah.
fanboy. We would know that this sort of research would extend to like fighting styles as well. Like we know he studied Bakugo, and also he even like in base before he got his like powers, basically can use them, like in one of the first exercises. He like judo. He used like a judo throw on like Bakugo. And we know that he should be able to do other stuff like that from studying heroes who should be pretty darn good at hand to hand. If it's their job. Because like being a hero is like literally their job. So it would stand to reason that these heroes would be like expert martial artists and fighters in general.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give scans for this stuff. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Also, he like when he judo through like Bakugo was like way stronger than him, like crazy strong. Okay, let me see.
Is it dead or is alive?
Looking for the scan again.
Yeah, I'm getting the scans. It's gonna be like 13 of them. Okay. Ah, didn't mean to click that. Actually, no. My internet's going too slow right now. I'm just going to copy the links to the scan. Should pop up just fine.
Okay.
Here, alright, yeah, that's one. Okay. Two. And three. Yeah, my friend Death's sister actually gave me the physical manga, and I took these pictures with my phone. God tier. And then that one. Yeah, she's a weeb. Okay. And then after this, it's two more. One. And the last one. There we go. Okie dokie. So the first, let me see, the first three are him executing the judo throw. Let me see. And, let me see. Where is it? Also, it's stated that, by, like, Bakugo in his head, he even says in the second scan, you know, he read my moves, question mark, you know, so he knows, like, Deku's reading his movements. And then, let me see, the fourth scan is, let me see, on the bottom, in the panel with like All Might's face, it's stated from the very start he's excelled at making split-second decisions. You know, it's a testament to his decision-making skills. Let me see. And let's see. Also on the panel to like the far right of that too, the thought bubble in Deku's like mind is, you know, his usual right hook, right, implying that he's studied Bakugo as well, you know, leading to him being like a very analytical person. Let me see. Okay, and this is what I was talking. The scan right after that, I think it's what, the fifth scan. It's what I was talking about, him being a fanboy. It's All Might reading Deku's book. Um, he said, all of that info and the kid's been recorded over the years. It's soaked straight into that obsessed fanboy's head of his, right? And so that basically says that he all throughout the years of like his life, and he's in junior high, so I think he's like what, like 13 or something at this point. No, he's in high school. So he's like 14 or 15. So ever since he was like a little kid, right? We see the flashbacks of him being like 2 or 3 years old, like looking at the videos. So that's all the way back, you know, from as soon as he could write. And then after that is do the scan of him. Let me see. This is him making the like the tactical retreat, right? So he's smart enough to know, okay, let me run behind this building, you know, let me think of a plan, you know, what do I do, you know? And then, you know, he makes a plan. Like in the next scan, it's him like thinking of a plan. Um, so he's very, calculated in his, hand to hand. He's not gonna like take you on just like randomly. He's gonna take you on. He's gonna use his acquired knowledge and use all of that to think, okay, so which one of these moves that I basically stole Kakashi style from these heroes, like which one do I use, right? Yeah, that's most of it.
Okay, that's just skill scaling.
Yeah.
I all right. I'll drop my stuff.
Okay.
So for skill, Gladiator, he was able to like outskill Hyperion, who was like equally matched in strength and speed. Um, Hyperion even admits this. Um, Gladiator is also trained like very when he was young because he was basically like going up against, well, not going up against, but like he was trying to be recruited as an Imperial Guard for the Sheetar, and it was a test of his confidence and test of his fighting skill and his prowess, and he was able to pass this test. So he's been fighting ever since he was young too. I'll hang on. Let me just find that scan real quick. Just like and like he was like like far skilled than his other like kin, not kin, but like like people of skin color.
Oh.
They got negged because they didn't. Yeah, they got negged because they didn't believe in themselves, and because like how like gladiators like ability works. It's all based off confidence, and if they lose confidence within themselves, they get negged. So they lose their powers and like their fighting prowess and abilities. So they get negged by things like this. And this same gladiator who was in training, he outperformed them, and he was able to tank like magic, and have like his freaking confidence unfazed. Here's like a scan. Hang on, of I think her name's Icon, or whatever her name. Some like she's like this expert she's like a very like skilled AI roving like praised this same gladiator, and she even states that, oh, he's got like good combat skills, but he's like purposely freaking restraining and suppressing himself. So even like a suppressed gladiator is like extremely skilled, like proficient in skill, combat skill. And I've got another scan of him showing like dirty tactics and she taught tactics during his fight with this crazy Christian nigga. Um, and he will go for like dirty tactics in combat, and he fights. And another like thing to add on, so if it came to like a skill fight, he does have instinctive reaction. So you may be reading my moves, but I will be fighting on instincts, pure instincts. When Gladiator is in danger, um, or if he's like in the midst of taking damage and stuff, he will fight instinctively. So when Nightcrawler and the X-Men were trying to like rush him, he was able to instinctively dodge Nightcrawler, so he didn't get tagged. And hang on, and thanks to his confidence, the more confident he becomes, the more impervious he becomes to like attacks. So um, he was like on par with this dude named Vulcan, and Vulcan's attacks weren't doing shit to him anymore because Gladiator's confidence was like so crazy to the point where he was believing in himself, kind of like a little bit like Green Lantern, but obviously based off confidence, not hope. So he'd be able to like counter the skill and obviously be able to like not get like freaking what is it outmaneuvered via like movements or precog. So you'll be able to like stay in the game with skill. So that's my argument.
Okay. Does Gladiator have any like goals?
Sorry.
Does Gladiator have
He has what? What'd you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Goals, like things he wants to like accomplish or anything like that.
Accomplish. Yeah, he's already like he's basically an emperor of the Sheetar. Because basically when he started off as just like an imperial guard, looking after the emperor who was Vulcan at the time, his goal was to basically um uh become the emperor of the Sheetar and be like the leader of it, and he eventually went on to do that.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna argue. Now this is new. I've never ever argued this before. But I'm gonna argue that Deku's just gonna talk no jutsu him. Now, basically, what's gonna happen is Deku's gonna pull up on Gladiator, right? And then if Gladiator and him are swapping
Mm-hmm.
hands, he's gonna be the little crybaby that he is. He's gonna start crying and say, "I have to win. Come on, I'm gonna be the #1 hero." And then he's gonna start appealing to like Gladiator's like moral compass and like questioning him like, "Oh, why are you evil?" And he's just gonna break his like will to fight, and he's just gonna talk no jutsu him into getting like weaker because he said that's his thing is like how
Oh,
much like confidence he has. So he's just gonna break his confidence, and Deck is just gonna beat him up. Just gonna
Fucking
stomp
funny.
him. It
Alright.
was so hard to not laugh at
Alright.
every
I
word
think
that
I
I
got
just
some
said.
guys.
That's such a weird argument.
That's a good one. Uh, hold up, let me go. That's pretty good. Um, hold up, let me go get some scans. So, where is it?
Is like every word that he
So,
said to like Todoroki. Also in one of the newer like episodes of the anime, at like Gentle Criminal, he was like appealing to his like morality as well. So I can see if I can find that.
sure.
Bro, imagine naming yourself Gentle Criminal. What the heck? That's an L. Couldn't be me.
Hey, Gentle Criminal's lit.
gentlemen, man.
Gentle Criminal's lit, man.
Gentlemen are the worst criminals around, man.
I know he sucks dick, but he's lit.
Hey, like I don't know why he like keeps the lolly. Like what the heck? Well, he did anyway.
Vava is actually 21 according to the data books.
I don't even care about the database. I don't
Wait,
care.
somebody freaking. I just got kicked. What the what? Kicked out of VC. What the fuck? Anyway.
Oh. Oh my god. Frisk. If she looks 12, she is 12. Don't at me.
Okay. Hang on. Are my notifications working?
Okay, it's gonna
Okay.
be 2 clips. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Wait, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Oh, is this recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, lit. Let's see this.
Okay, yeah. These are Deku's like fights with Gentle Criminal. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. Yes, yes. I watched this.
Oh, okay.
My favorite fight.
I never, ever thought I would argue Talk no Jutsu for Izuku Midoriya.
Oh my Christ. Let me watch this one too. I remember this. Actually, this was actually a tearjerker. I
It
felt bad for him.
was. Yeah, same. Like, unironically, I felt so bad. I legit almost cried.
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
strong,
Yeah.
so I
I see. I
overpowered it.
see. I see your count. Um. Let me see what I got. Well, that's a weird one. So the thing is, like, Gladiator is very like he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care about kids. He's actually a dick to kids.
Oh, what a spurg. What's wrong with them?
Wait, he
Yeah. So if you tried,
And
if you
imagine
tried like,
being called by
Damn.
Spur by Cool
wait,
Geek.
Damn, dude, Gladiator's a fucking monster.
Gladiator's genuinely a dick.
Yeah, he hates. He don't fuck them
Gladiator's
kids, bitches.
Spur.
Imagine being called by Spur by Cookie out of all the people.
Hey,
Imagine
what's that
Infinite the
supposed
Jackal
to
King
be?
being Cookie's brother.
This dude really slapped the kid on the.
mm-hmm. Oh my word. Yeah. So he was. I think. Yeah. The kid was trying to like try and talk out of turn. You know the whole uh phrase. Kids should be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He spanked the kid and didn't give a shit. Um, Trying to like mess with his confidence in any way, shape, or form pisses him off. As you can see here, it states, "Your energy rifle blast won't hurt me any more than any more
I mean,
than."
come on, brother. You got to do a lot better than that to convince me that Karul is not a villain. He treats his own minions like shit. Okay. He kidnapped the Kongs against their will. He was going to destroy their home for no reason. Let's see here. He kidnapped my man Chunky. You're gonna sit here and tell me he's not a villain? Villains manipulate people to do his bidding. And you're gonna sit here and tell me he ain't a villain? I disagree with you, brother. I disagree with you.
Oh, what a wonderful day. What was I saying?
What is it?
So
Donkey Kong or
um.
Donkey Kong 64.
Y'all can
Big.
be whatever one y'all want.
Oh
Alligator.
my god. So he says, any more than
Yeah, Kalonzi. That's his name. He's literally imprisoned my man.
I local muted him on my end.
Can I have some? Can I?
Mute. You can.
I'm a.
You can mute him if you want.
Yeah, I local muted him. Bloody Christ. So Gladiator states, any more than Mantis's pitiful attempts to poke around in my mind, my mind's will. Your deaths are inevitable. The great Galactus has decreed it. So when Mantis tried to like power null and mind hacks him, he just pissed him off, and then he ended up vaporizing her out of sheer bloodlust.
Oh god.
Yeah, and then I got another scan. This was like I think this was when the X-Men were trying to fuck around with like Gladiator's mind, and then he was able to realize that they were doing some tricks to him mentally, and then he just blitzed them into like, and as you can see, he just bolos them, like
Okay.
So he's like dealt with people that tries to like diminish his confidence, and yeah, he lacks morals.
Sure. But okay, so for the kid thing, that's hilarious. But at the same time, the kid punched him first. So like, hey, I'm not gonna say I would beat up a kid, but if he hit me first, I mean, I'm not gonna just let him beat me up, right? But
It's fair game, I guess.
but other than that, please don't demonetize me if this ever gets uploaded. Also, as far as the mind thing, this is different, right? That's like a mind hack, right? They're forcefully inserting their big, thick, juicy mind into his mind, right? And and oh my god, that build up.
Oh my Christ!
Okay, I'm sorry. I powered hold myself with that one.
Holy smokes!
Okay, I didn't mean to power no myself. Okay, anyway, what I was getting is they're trying to, like force their way into his mind. Deku's approach is more subtle. It's like debating tactics, right? Like Deku's more subtle. It's like if you have like an argument of like, oh yeah, your argument's bad. Let me just bulldoze you, by showing this scan, and because this scan, your argument's retarded. It's like that versus like well actually, like if you think this, personally, that implies this other thing, right? So you agree, just subconsciously, right? So you agree, right? That's sort of the difference, It's like a subtle argument versus like a bulldozing argument. A lot of people who like hate, like conceding, like if you debate like Dead Boy, for instance, he hates to concede. He calls that the C word, right? So like it's like trying to go up to Dead Boy and say, "No, your argument's retarded. You're just dumb." Versus like, "Oh yeah, Dead Boy, you would have been right, except for you miscalculated a little bit, dude. Like, here, let me help you. It's like that. You know what I mean? That's why I was able to beat Dead Boy. It's similar to that with Deku, right?
So semantics.
Sort of. It's like that, but
Oh.
like the talk no jutsu version of that. It's instead of just going into his mind,
Different
just
approach.
saying, yeah, it's just a different approach. It's like instead of going into his mind and being like, oh yeah, you're gonna do what I say right now, boy. It's more like, but dude, you want to do what I say. You really want to. You just don't know you want to, but you do. Trust me. Just hear me out.
I see you. But yeah, like I get where you're coming from with that. This. Oh yeah, the last scan that I posted, they tried the subtle approach with that baby raccoon, and the baby raccoon says, "Hi, Gladiator, isn't it? Now let's not do anything hasty, okay? I mean, you wouldn't hurt a cute little mammal with fur this soft, would you? Feel." And then he's just like still pissed off, and he still blitzes.
Oh God.
So like, I still think like, yeah, I still think the subtle approach wouldn't be very effective. So yeah,
Well.
like not even a cute little raccoon could like persuade him.
Okay, well, to be fair, right? This is still like different, like it's him, just, appealing to like his sense of what's cute, which is a bit more it's still a bit more, different than if Deku says, "Hey, you want to be like you're like the big bad, like caped guy, right? You look important, and why would you be a hero, right? You have a cape, you must be a hero, right? Why would you be a hero and fight someone who's like the aspiring, world's number one? You know what I mean? Like, I still think there's a pretty sizable difference there. You know what I mean? It's not just appealing to something arbitrary like cuteness. Like Deku might even make the argument of,
Actually,
hey, hey, I can be your ally, instead of just like, like I'm big cute.
I see where you're coming from, but like Gladiator is just very callous. He just doesn't give a shit, and in fact, talk. He will like talk shit back to amp his confidence.
Does that include people who are like trying to become his teammates?
Well, yeah, like he already has like specially picked people from the Sheetar. He already has his like little niggas. Sorry, his squad. Hang on. Let me get you like. Hold up. And plus, like, hold up. Let me get you a picture.
Okay. For the record, I am literally sweating right now.
Oh, oof. See, I told you this won't bait.
We'll see.
I like I'm coming in with conceptual hacks.
Hey, the
So
debate's
it's
not
just like
over
the
yet.
squad, like the Annihilators, which consist of fucking Silver Surfer. Yeah, yeah, it consists of a Silver Surfer, Jabba Ray Bill,
Java Ray Bill, get out of here.
Starbrand, and that Kree nigga. So they're pretty powerful. And plus like since like since we're like fighting and stuff, like they're pretty much pissed off and they're gonna like try and kill. Um, eh, Through my evidence, it'd be safe to say that Gladiator wouldn't really want to converse in terms of like trying to like pacify. He's more of like again like he's because of his callous attitude. He will like just like still like he would just like ignore like your little like retorts or any ways to try and sway his judgment during the fight. He'll still like try and clap. And like as I provided with like I know you said like it is. I get where you're coming from with the little difference, like subtle cuteness and then persuasive tactics of that nature. But I still feel like it's still kind of fall in that similar category. Yeah, that's just my thoughts at least. So like we can like leave that point to the judges if you want. But yeah,
I just want to ask for one more little like thing from you before we move on. I just want to ask, there ever been like a direct
yeah, sure thing.
yeah, has there ever been like a direct someone like trying to join him and he said no specifically? Because if he's never said no, I think my point still stands.
Uh, Hold up. I mean, I can't really agree with you on that.
Okay, we can leave it to the judges then.
Hold up. Let me go and check. Yeah. But let me see if I've got something. If not, I'll just leave the point because I don't think I have that scan on me per se. But oh yes. So here's an example. I think. Hold up. Let me go and fucking find it. This one's a bit weird. I know it's not okay. Let me go and get this for you. I know it may not 100% correlate to what you're saying. I don't think I can like give you like a dead ass scan of like Gladiator saying, "Oh yeah, join my team, nigga." But like, I'll drop this anyway. So Logan, right? Wolverine.
Oh heck yeah, the goat, the ultimate goat of all time. Heck
Oh,
yeah.
dead ass. Mm-hmm. So like, Gladiator is like good friends with the X-Men to some degree, and he's like good friends with like Logan, and Logan they see each other as friends. So like in the Annihilators comic, they're like beefing, but like the thing is because they're like good friends, Gladiator's like like trying to like talk to Logan like, oh Logan, like, and he got stabbed, right? And because he knew like Logan was like hostile, he was like, okay, like fucking personal feelings, trying to like converse isn't gonna work. So he will like just switch to like, all right, fuck this. Like this, the person that I used to be friends with is trying to beef with me. Friendship is magic is not gonna work, so I'm gonna have to swap. And that's what he did. He fought like against like Wolverine, and obviously in the scan, like Iron Man and Wolverine can do shit to him. But yeah, like he was shrugging off their attacks afterwards. But like, just that's just an example. Just I was just putting it there, just to, like kind of clarify. Like even in like even in a setting where it's like where emotions try to like override the logical aspect of the situation, he will like he won't like be compassionate or friendly if like if the opposition is like trying to like fight um or like try to like what's the word, try to like revert like the situation to like a passive or like a more kinder or softer approach, I guess. But yeah, that's I'll just leave that point
Yeah, let's
for
leave it
like
to
the
the
judges and
judges.
stuff.
Yeah. All right, you want to go for
Um,
your next win
Wait, is it my
con?
turn
Yeah.
for a win con? God damn. Do I have any more win cons? I don't think I do. Hang on, let me check.
Okay.
Um, what else does this nigga do?
Meet with Deku right
No,
now.
that's it. That's all my fucking. That's all my decent win cons. I mean, do you want to throw any more win cons at me?
Yeah, like this is sort of like one of my defensive things, but it's also for offense too. So like Deku's like shockwave thing that I brought up earlier, he can also use that for offense. Just stand at like a range and like punch or I guess kick with his shoot style, and make like a shockwave to like hit you, and then like he can like do that.
Oh, oh, I get. Oh, okay. So like when he flicks his finger and stuff to like shoot a shockwave,
Yeah.
or like punches and kick. Oh, okay, that's fine. So like Gladiator can do like that similar as well. He can perform thunderclaps. So he'll just match. You just like match and cancel out the shockwave with his thunderclap.
Yeah. What? Wait a minute. Hold up. That's cheating. That's Hulk's move. Hold up. That's
What?
gay. He stole that from Hulk. Oh my
Bro, he
god.
jumped. He
Yeah,
thunderclapped his
yeah.
finger.
He conquered
I'm actually salty about that.
he conquered Hulk's technique and keeps it for himself.
So yeah, he just cancel out like the shockwave, I guess.
Oh my, that's so annoying. Okay. Hold on. Recalculating. Recalculating. Okay, wait. Um, okay, so, I'm just gonna argue that, when Deku uses the shockwaves, he can spam them. Um, and also come at from like different angles. You know what I mean? So like when Gladiator tries to like counter
So
one
acrobatic.
shockwave, yeah, basically, yeah. When he tries to counter one shockwave, there'll be like two more because like again he can make a shockwave with like each hand individually and each leg with again with shoot style. So at bare minimum he can make like three shockwaves, like one with his right hand, one with his left hand, and one with his what leg does he like? I think it's his left. I don't know. Deku's a spur. Hold up. What leg does he like to use? No, it's his right leg. Never mind.
Left.
Alright. So all right. Let's see what I got. So I just argue. If you try to like perform like be a little more agile and try to spam more, because of like Gladiator's enhanced senses and stuff, he'd be able to like keep up with you. As he was able to like spot a sniper from a distance, of course, and obviously like sense him, and he'd also be able to because of his precognition, not precog, his instinctive reaction. He'd be able to like instinctively react to those shock waves, so he'd be able to like produce more or avoid some of them.
Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess at that point it would just circle back to like the skill thing from like earlier. So I think we can go to conclusions.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to go first for your conclusion or?
Sure. I can go first. I think I won
Sure.
because I think I won the point about skill with Deku studying, not just like fighting, since he was young, but I said like he was studying, like pro heroes whose like entire, job it is to like fight. And he was studying them since he was like I think I said like 3. And hold on, give me a second. We're concluding right now. Can I finish or no? Yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So because Deku's been studying people who whose entire like job it is to like fight since he was like 3. Also, I think I won the point about like talk no jutsu. I explained how like Deku would convince Gladiator to like calm down a little bit and to like get rid of his some of his mental stability because he talk no jutsu Todoroki and also gentle criminal, so he like consistently talk no jutsu's people. Also I let me see, the shockwave point kind of goes along hand with the skill point. And then I did counter the eye thing with like the shockwaves, just like blowing them back. Um, and yeah, that's my conclusion.
Okay, for my conclusion, I think I won. So the first point, I obviously uh, gave up the point because that was countered. The heat vision. Second point, which was skill, I provided adequate feats for Gladiator. He was able to like beat Hyperion in skill when they were like evenly matched in AP and speed, and even Hyperion himself even states that he was like outmatched. Um, and Hyperion himself attempted to go for like a dirty tactic, but he ended up getting his fucking wing split, his neck, and dragged back to headquarters. I also mentioned that Gladiator has fought ever since he was like pretty young, in like he was training as a like imperial guard, and it's one of like the toughest environments where he has to deal with his actual weaknesses, such as like magic, which affects his confidence. And as I mentioned through the scan, uh, he was able to tank a sorcerer's magic blast, and his confidence was unfazed. And we all know that like characters, I think they're called Stronians. If they lose their confidence, they lose everything. They're basically like fucking fodder humans, so they just get like blown up and negged. And Hyperion was able to like pass one of the most difficult tests of all, which to like kill his own people. And a lot of the his Stronian like team members lost all their confidence, and they because they doubted themselves, and Gladiator was the only one that didn't doubt himself in these serious emotional situations. Um, I also provided the scan of him fighting. I think it's Iron or Icon, but like she's like a advanced AI combat training robot with crazy info analysis. She even like states who Gladiator is. How he is the magisters of the Shitar, the commander in chief of the Imperial Guard. What else? She what did he say? Where is it? Yeah. So she's like, okay, show me like fighting skill. They both tango. Um, and she was like impressed with his skill. And this was the same gladiator who was suppressing himself. So even a suppressed gladiator is like like very skilled in hand to hand combat. And he was telling her to like stop hitting him because he wasn't trying to fight. Um, he's also shown like she taught dirty tactics such as going for the eyes, as he did to this religious faggot, stabbed him in the eyes. So that was for the skill. I even added onto the skill that because he's so confident, he would just like like overwhelm. So that would like increase his skill a little bit more, making him a lot more deadly in combat. As I mentioned, I did also put up a scan for like instinctive reaction. So if he is in danger, he will like add on the his instinctive fighting skill. Sorry, instinctive reaction and reflexes. Like if it was to come into like his skill to like counteract Deku's movement reading. So like his precognition. Then it was the point for like the like kind of like subtle empathy manip, I guess. So like trying to talk him down. So I provided a scan. Gladiator like doesn't give a shit. He He lacks morals. He's a dick to children. He slapped a kid away and didn't care. He's always being tested by people. People always try to thwart his confidence. They try to like make him doubt himself so he becomes weak. He's dealt with it on many occasions, um, such as like the X Men trying to fuck with his mind, make him see like messed up illusions. Um, this little raccoon tried to do something similar to Deku, but like trying to like, you know, make it trying to make Gladiator become a little more compassionate by saying, you wouldn't hurt a cute little like mammal, and Gladiator didn't give a shit and blitzed and like tossed those niggas about like fucking, dog in the street, and his mind has been messed with on a number of occasions. Like when Mantis tried to like mess with his mind, it just pissed him off. So if Deku was to try and do all that talk, it would either it'd just be futile. It'd just make Gladiator, talk more trash back to him, or just piss him off and make him like bloodlusty and just vaporize him. Um, and I also provided like a scan of like him being with like the most powerful team, and obviously um, he wouldn't view Deku as like someone who would be worthy of his team because like obviously Silver Surfer, you know, fucking way leagues above like Deku and like Beta Ray Bill and the other niggas. And I also did mention like he's kind of been in situations where his emotions have been tested, such as his friendship with Logan, and he was still able to like fight Logan and get away from him. And the next one, Cool Geek said the shockwaves. I did counter that with the whole thunderclap, and then he argued he'd throw more, be like a little more like acrobatic. Then I countered that with the instinctive and like the enhanced senses, so I would be able to keep up and nullify the shockwaves. But yes, that's overall. I thought I won. But yeah, that's my thoughts.
Damn. Everybody else dipped. I'm
Man,
done.
That's
No.
crazy. I guess they couldn't comprehend
I
Sweet's too big
wasn't
Suppose.
brain.
here. But
Hang on.
If
I
you
Hold
want
on.
my
wasn't
thoughts
here.
on the practice debate, I can give my thoughts. I was here.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
sure.
If you, I, you know, okay. I mean, so obviously the first point, right? I mean, Forrest even said, "Yeah, you got that." I feel like Geek was taking it slightly after that too, and then they got to like the whole skill point. I feel like Geek at first was a little bit ahead, and then Forrest kind of came back with his like a bunch of his like arguments really, and he brought up like how like fucking the Hyperion feat, how they're like equal in terms of strength, but yet Hyperion has shown to like overcome people with that kind of with his skill. He has all this like fucking elite training. Deku's out fucking able to like detect movements, and like he studied all these other like famous heroes and like all their techniques, and it's really close, and like obviously like Force Hyperion even while suppressed is like very proficient. And he also brought up instinctive reactions, right? So to like kind of help avoid shit. I mean, I would say for like, and then like Geek kind of went into like the whole, the shockwave thing, right? And then Forrest brought up, well, thunderclap. Geek was talking about acrobatics and how that would also complement his skill too, and he would be able to get more like shit off like that, different angles and stuff. Forrest was saying, well, we go back to the instinctive reactions and the skill I brought up. I just feel like Geek was in the league at first. I feel like this came down to like, in my opinion, a 50-50 in my mind. Like after that, but like again, it's a practice debate. I'm just going off what I kind of gather from it. I'd give it like a 50-50.
Okay. What do you think, Forrest? Fair analysis?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's Gucci.
I mean, it might have been. I don't. I hope it wasn't like bad. I mean, I just went off because again, like I'm the last nigga left here. Like I literally lasted with y'all. Fuck all them other. No, I'm just trying to get
Yeah,
my
that means
honest
you're
thought.
smarter than them. That means you're smarter than them
You're
inherently.
dead.
Yeah, so I
And
would say like this was a really good. I feel like this became a really good back and forth after the. I do feel like again, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Geek was in the league even slightly after that. Before it's kind of at least through what I've seen for his argumentation, and then Geek too. I feel like he definitely closed the gap and made it to where it was like a 50-50 for both ends with like his skill, instinctive reaction, and like kind of both of y'all went into detail, very good detail on your skill arguments, your instinctive reactions, your analytical analysis, the shock waves and stuff like that. I feel like that was definitely really evened up and just from my perspective. But like, so I would go to like overall like a 50-50, but
Awesome.
it could go either way. Yeah.
Man, that was very fun. See, Cool Geek?
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't
It
expect
wasn't
the
bait.
thunderclap though. No, the thunderclap was
for
bait.
real.
No, the thunderclap was bait. I don't care what you say. Gladiator should not have had the thunderclap. I don't care what anyone says. No one should have that except for Hulk. I don't care what anyone says. That was
I agree.
crazy.
Why didn't you bring up like his danger sense or anything that could have gone against his instinctive reactions? Or have you not read the new chapters yet?
I haven't read the new chapters. I'm like literally the last thing I saw. Like, remember when I brought up Gentle Criminal? That was literally the last thing I saw.
Yeah.
Damn, CDA
So
skills above
Yeah.
Forrest and Cool Geek now.
he also has he can fly now. He has float,
Okay.
like black whip.
Yeah.
He fly
Yeah, I
Yeah.
distance allows him
Yes.
to change it.
Yeah, I didn't expect to do that good. Although I did start
Yeah.
literally sweating like that.
Yeah, CDH
Man.
doesn't debate. Yeah, CDH doesn't
But yeah.
debate much no more, but he definitely keeps up with the times. He's definitely knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks, Cool Geek.
Heck yeah, that was super fun. What made you want to practice debating me of all people anyway?
Oh, I got because I was just trying to like go through like list of people like some of the high tiers I haven't debated. I practiced with True. I've already I debated like Chad a gazillion times, and I've never debated you, so I figured, hey, let's do practice sort of thing. So yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. I'm glad I'm on your radar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, defo. It was fun.
Heck yeah, that was so
But yeah,
fun.
it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
So yeah, you take care,
I'm gonna
guys.
head out too.
Alright. Yeah, catch y'all later.
Alright, peace.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. This is added in post-recording because I messed up during the actual recording. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out the links in the description. Check the links in the iCard. And the Cool Geek out. Bye.